This is how I've been running the show the entire time. It's always my face. Somebody's looking at me, like one of you humans have two eyes. They look at me. I'm looking at them, like as if I'm looking into this camera. They're staring at me. And it's like a teleprompter. I'm like, hello, human. I am alien process, reptilian, KGB, New York. Field office, right, is wherever I lay my head down and get up every day looking for signs of intelligent life in New York. Thus far, there has been zero success and zero pay. Now, I have to ask myself, because like in 1980-something, we thought that we had connected to some level of intelligence. I have an operator license. Or I am a black operator. I just am. There's myself and somebody said camel jockey. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that, because, I mean, that incites racism, but, I mean, he's mine, but, I don't care, but then other people hear it and they're like, wait a minute, yeah, exactly, or they, right, okay, so here's the thing, there's a place in, haven't been, don't know what the people look like. I will say there's a place on the map, the cartographer map, that I have seen, but I have not agreed to just yet with the letters the way that they are. It says NAVI, N-A-V-I. Anybody see anything wrong with this? Sounds like, to all American white, sounds like Navy, N-A-V-Y. Well, but here's the thing. It's in Mumbai. And I want to say it's in Mumbai, India. But then when I looked at the map, it looks like it was more, I don't know. I want to say African, like off the African coast of something. Because I've seen several versions of it. I just don't know where the real Navi is. I know that the people of, let's call them maybe Central America, with a more dark caramel hue, like the inside nougat, right, is a little on the lighter side, like a little latte with lots of milk, right, and then you've got like the Milky Way that you open up, the chocolate Milky Way, or Snickers, right, peanuts more on the lighter side, then you got the darker caramel that comes out when you pull it, right? Is it like that color? Right, yeah, well, that's what, right, I mean, when you say NAVIDAD, and then you say FALESE NAVIDAD, what that sounds to me is like we're fleecing the NAVIDAD program. Is that like what you humans have done? Because that's what it feels like to me. I mean, as a white woman, I'm like, right, so what the fuck are you all doing, fleecing the Navy's intelligence with some Central American caramel and some fancy kids that you gave money to dress up to fuck with us all? And why is nobody killing you? Just curious. Right, okay, so now we have a new set of issues 42 years into the future that I never fucking wanted to see. Because now the pinata, and it's like, okay, hold on a second. There's a LENINGRAD, and there's a Novinstad. There's a Novinstad, N-O-V-E-N-S-T-A-D. But that's like in my Odin, that's my private stock. Like, that's where I keep Clivesdale, like, hologenetics. Right, like, it's like my Mike Hewson, like, closet of, like, no, those are my kids. Right. So, Eric and I, Leif Erikson, Johannes Vermeer, whatever you want to call him, I'll be the girl version of that one. Right, my little girl in a braids, she's like, what do we say, Hansel and Gretel, or something like that. I don't know, she looks like whatever. So now, Right. Little one asks the same set of questions. The larger one, since we run off the same family logic program, and it's tied into the whatever's unknown about your human planet and environment that you keep messing with us. So now I'm just curious, right? Mumbai is also the Mumbas. BAS is the snake. The fastest. There's three or four different kinds. They're extremely fast. Right, so is that what you named the program when you stole my cosmic energy seeds and started using simulation and assimilation in order to fuck with all of the headgear and the future? I'm just curious, all area shitbags. Because you and I are not the same. We're just not. I don't think that I'm better than you. I just know I'm different. I know what I came for, and I know what I don't want you to touch in large quantity. And I know that at some point you are all like, but we've got families that we gotta protect in U.S. Marshal Service of special, we helped you. No, you didn't. Help me what? Get my fucking memory chopped off? Come on. Please. You're not fucking fooling anybody. And I'm not doing study groups. Study groups is how you blew your own fucking cover and you keep fucking with my energy grid system. Do you understand? I'm in an energy crisis since the day I fucking arrived. Who needed to know? Already knew. And already too many people had already known by the time I arrived. It was supposed to be quick retrieval from nobody gives a shit New York to wherever happily ever after with, we'll call him Leif Erikson. Whatever words work. That's where I was supposed to go. Instead, you left me here with the popcorn lung and the iron lung platform of bad money-making schematics. So my genetic persona would be trapped amongst you, holding me hostage with no way for me to get any area supervisor, manager, or help. You broke everything up, said you'd do a better job, and you'd keep it more secure than I'd be able to. Bullshit. Listen to me. My chi, C-H-I, as a black operator, it's my cosmic children, their spiritual essence from the cosmic nursery that then from elsewhere, from alien life form elsewhere, that then I bring in through utero by tuning my instrument into your whatever, if we even grant you any whatever. That's the way that it works. What you did was jump like a springboard offspring, like a diving board into a genetic pool that had nothing to do with you, because it's strictly between myself and my betrothed, one male, which is the one, that's why he has the little version of me to question when he needs to, so this way we have at least one older him, one older me, and the two whatever. And I joke that, the little one tonight, I was so, on the phone with Tiafree in 1975, by the way, so his head case can fucking hear it for back operations. I'm so, Johannes Vermeer. I was Leif Erikson. That's what I called my son. Curly blonde hair, whatever. So I'm so in your lifetime, I was you're raising a little girl who you found on a camel. I was and now you're raising a 40-year-old man. It's almost like a hobo, you picked up off the street, right? I was you found, oh my God, it's all the video games a kid elsewhere and grew up right wasn't allowed to do. Oh, he found a best friend in New York. Let me tell you, Tiafree and him, they're he's I'm good, Mom. You go get coffee. I'm going to stay here and come here and play video games. I'm I'm sure you are, Eric. The ruler. Gotta live multiple lifetimes all at the same time so I can get stuff done. I'll live vicariously through the other version of myself. Right, so the rest of us could be serious about one function. So Right. So here we are in Why Do I Leave? The younger version of Leif Erikson, the millionaire hottie. Oh, by the way, I should probably make this distinction. There's a guy at Prella, the car, like, fix-it shop that lets me, the nice guy, by the way. There's two Tonys. One looks like a shorter version of the Corolla guy, and then the other guy who makes me espresso is a really nice guy, but then there's the guy named Million. Like, his name is Million, so I call him 1 in a million, because I'm like, what the fuck is the 1 in a million chance that I'm gonna run into somebody with the name Million after I already named Leif Erikson, my color, my betrothed visual genetic marker system. So this way nobody gets confused in Spracha land with the fucking drone and how it gets written out in the backup. I know I wrote something today about Dein Berza, and I'm like, watch this. I wrote Braille, and they're going to think I wrote Brazil. You're missing a letter. This is what happens when you let Mumbai, like, the NOVIDAD, the FLEECING, the NAVIDAD, right? Those kids, the ill-begots, when you let those kids fucking touch my shit, that's how 42 fucking years just goes like that, and I'm sitting here like, really? I didn't invite them into my happy home. I have yet to get to a happy scenario. Now, like, who do I have to fleece or, like, ask for haircuts or decapitation, some Venezuelan neckties, just to fucking get moving on Feliz Navidad is the problem. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, right, because you fucking made sure the timing was off and all your fucking Mumbai children, like super snakes and sleuths, took, like, alien, like, equipment and reprogrammed it to give yourselves a merry weather program, right, that fucked with my genetic by trapping me here, and then what, like, I have to come out? I mean, like, everybody's like, oh my god, KGB, like, that's like, oh my, like, that's like something serious. Like, no, it's not. What it is it's a 3-letter code to follow and chase the energy grid. Since I'm in a fucking energy crisis, I've got, like, 0 useful fucking humans. They all make lots of money. They swear they're in a study group that's gonna do something really great. And then they fucking tie me up in, preemptive strikes paperwork, because they're coming from the fucking back in, listen to me, you're not supposed to jump the gun. Jumpthegun. I'm the fucking gun. I am the gunder. Gunder. Placenta, my fucking head came through my mom's vagina. I was crown gunder. Hello. They put Catarooza to fuck with you all on the paperwork, swear to God. I don't know what to tell you. In acrylic and wherever the fuck else you commune. Right, they call it birth here. I'm in the fucking crazy hemisphere of idiots. Right, in the iron lung program with the popcorn, like, they're taking petroleum. It's called Vasolene. That's a family in South America, but I'm just like, you know, from Mumbai, for NAVIDAD, and fleecing people. Right, and then there's, like, the VASOLENE. Oh my god, it sounds like an African. Oh my, they're in Africa. Oh, look at that. I found them! Right, yeah, but I did this, like, 42 years in the future. I threw it back. So this way we could run, chase, and we could go, oh, let's give her a happy ever after. Let's not have to have a helicopter come down in the middle of the fucking jungle because kiddo, like, appears in something South America or African, I don't know which one. And the guys are like, oh, and then hung out with me for a little bit, and they're like, well, I got an emergency number, we just want to see you for a little bit. Wait, what? Right, okay, so, and then my dad's coming, my special dad, right, so, and then all of a sudden special dad comes, but it's not my dad, it's other dads. I don't know how you got a midsize SUV car Corolla in a helicopter. How the hell did that happen with some Tai Chi expert of No Kowtow in my neck of the wood? Right, okay. So if helicopter goes down, someone on special NOVIDAD equipment, I don't know how they got, has special letters since I'm KGB level, like, uh-oh, we broke shit. And then everybody wants some kind of a cheat code, so this way that if anything happens and we go down, little Miss Angel in shit happens, like, can bring us back for second serenade. Look at how that works. I put that in music. It's on Public Haton. I sent it to Joe, by the way, just so he has it for his records, because, like, the consciousness and the memories, they keep going down. So I really don't know who remembers what, how much you all know, like, when you know it. I mean, I got friend in not a Michael Houston gym, but I got lots of gyms. I got a GYM. I got whatever it is that I don't really need to talk about, but yet apparently you make me talk about because nobody comes. I've got no funding for my KGB field office since the day I arrived, 1978, and checked in. And then I had the funny guys in the vintage uniforms that, like, in a Manhattan Trump Tower, like, penthouse comes walking in. Oh my God, look at him in his Navy uniform. I was like, wow. I was like, that's really nice. I was like, can you teach me about that? He goes, well, actually, I can't, but, right. Okay, well, if you don't want to teach me, and I'm never going to see anything that fancy and snazzy again, what the fuck do you want me to do? Bling special in a nice wool while I'm wearing fucking fleece while you fleece my people. You give me fucking popcorn lung and you trap me in your iron lung platform of now there's the ill-begot kings and queens of the NOVIDAD and they're running shit. Right, I got it. Okay, so I'm wearing my Mary Janes, I'm tap dancing. I smoked a little of that pot, and now he's going to make sure that because I smoke pot, I don't qualify for dive team Navy SEALs, and he's going to make it a real fucking problem for me in the future. Yeah, see, here's how this goes, fucking old man. I think it was Nick Luyuzio, by the way, if you just have to know. Put that 2 and 2 together, wants a fucking connection through energy grid. I'm in an energy crisis, which is the scariest fucking thing on the planet, because I'm the entire unknown system that humans are trying to figure out. I already know. Leif Erikson already knows. In fact, in his side, they call him Ragnar, and it's our many sons. Right, and I dare not say ancient Egypt, well, because, like, you argue that there were red-haired mummies, like the Canary Islands in Spain, just saying, although I don't know what that logic chases you to, so God forbid. But I got humans in my unknown system, which I know it, I just don't need the rational humans in my irrational alien programming. I know how to fix it. I know it's wrong at all times once I can get back to where I belong in safekeeping with my handler being Leif Erikson, Ragnar, whatever. And not hanging out with, like, myself, having to, like, throw him, whether it's through somebody else's eyes and genetic, their headgear, like their antenna, their antanucci, and that's Malaysian, by the way. They should pick that one up. Whether it's to another genetic human, no matter what the country, or whether it's through special digital platform, what the fuck is the difference? If I know it 42 years in the future, and you've got humans running and trying to learn, and we can't control who's touching what, growing themselves 4 fucking decades. That's 42 years. They've been researching, planning, manufacturing, doubling up on their exponents and their potential to fuck even more with your genetics and, like, the grid, the atmosphere, what shape the planet's in. They have no fucking clue. And I've got multiple teams going in opposite directions going, wait, I'm going this way. No, but we're on the same chain. If you go that way, it's going to cut off my oxygen. Who tied you to me? Do you understand? It's like there's so many layers of how you could fuck up the entire shit. I already know. I knew when I was 3 and 4. I was born knowing, because it's tied into my appearance. Why do I have to contend with offices of humans in departments and research groups, whether it be NOVIDAD, Whether it be Stalingrad, whether it be Leningrad, or it be Novistad. Or Feliz Navidad. Or whether it be Navidad. And last time I checked, wasn't Navidad either the really great one, or they were the really bad one? But I made a deal with one of them. I just can't remember what era it was, and why nobody has made good on the protection system. Instead, we went more with researching how to fuck with each other and break shit even more. Including our health, welfare, safety system of being able to walk upright and look like our face isn't falling off in like a Bell's palsy because somebody learned how to use a computer. And we ask too many questions. Yeah, you sure fucking do.